Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, pour the wine. No, the big glass. And fill it to the brim. You are absolutely not going to believe what happened with my mother today. I know, I say that every week, but I swear to you, the woman is trying to send me to an early grave via sheer exhaustion. Do you remember the whole saga about my name? I don't think I've ever sat you down and spilled the entire heavy, messy tea about why she is currently sobbing on the phone to me every other day. Okay, let's go back to 1993. Picture my mother. She's pregnant, glowing, and wants to give me a super flowery, ultra-feminine name. Think Arabella or Serafina. But then enter the villain, my great-grandmother. She swoops in and tells my mom, "Oh, my coworker just had a granddaughter and you'll never guess what they named her. Christian." Yes, Christian, like the religion, like a 50-year-old man in accounting. And my mother. She hears this gossip about a stranger's baby and thinks, that is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard. She dropped Serafina and named me Christian. She copy-pasted a stranger's baby name onto me because her grandmother thought it was neat. Fast forward to my childhood. Girl, the teasing, the bullying. It was relentless. I was a little girl named Christian in a sea of Ashleys, but if I complained, Mom would gaslight me. Christian is 100% unisex. It's high fashion. Yeah, tell that to the kids throwing rocks at me at recess, Mom. Now you know my history, but for context on why this hurts so much now, we have to touch on the lost decade. Because of the bullying, the weird relationship with femininity, and a million other factors, I struggled hard with gender dysphoria. I ended up transitioning and lived as a trans man for 10 years. I picked a different male name during that time, obviously, because sticking with Christian would have been too ironic even for me. Then, about 2 years ago, I had this massive realization. I started unpacking everything and I realized I wasn't a man. I detransitioned. I came back to myself. But coming back meant I had to figure out who she was. I couldn't go back to being Christian. That name is cursed. It smells like middle school locker rooms and my mother screaming at me, so I did something for me. I legally changed my name 2 years ago. I picked a classically female name. Let's just say it's Catherine, and my friends, they started calling me Sis. Girl, being called Sis makes my heart sing. It feels like the happy, feminine woman I was always supposed to be before the world got its claws in me. It separates me from the Christian trauma and the trans timeline. It's just me, but my mother. Oh, honey, the explosion. When I told her I changed my name, she had a full meltdown. We are talking Greek tragedy levels of weeping. She acts like I personally slapped her grandmother across the face. She keeps saying, "You are disrespecting my grandmother by changing your name." I'm like, "Mom, Grandma didn't name me, she just told you about a coworker's kid from 1993. But it's like arguing with a brick wall that cries. I sat her down and explained the bullying. I explained the identity confusion. I explained that after detransitioning, I need a blank slate. She doesn't hear a word of it. She just hears, "I hate what you gave me." And it's not even just the legal name. She hates the nickname Sis with a burning passion because we never called you that as a kid. Well, duh, you were too busy calling me Christy when I was in trouble. It has been 2 years, and she hasn't budged an inch. We'll be out in public, say, at brunch with my friends who only know me as Sis, and she will loudly, aggressively introduce me as Christian. Oh, Christian is having the Benedict. Christian, pass the salt. My friends look at her like she has 3 heads. It's humiliating. It's a power move. I know she says it's heartbreak, but it feels like control. She's trying to force me back into the box she made for me, and she drops these little comments constantly. We'll be on the phone, and she'll sigh and say, "I just don't understand why you have to make such a big deal out of this. It's just a name. Why are you hurting me like this?" Hurting her, I'm the one who had to live with the name. I finally told her flat out, "Mom, I am not budging on this. My name is Sis. Christian doesn't exist anymore." And that's when the waterworks start again. "But it's the name I gave you, it's my gift to you." A gift, it was a burden. It was a chaotic choice based on office gossip. Look, I know what people on the internet would say. "Go no contact, she's toxic." But you know I can't do that. I love her. I really do. I want her in my life. But the guilt tripping is suffocating me. Most of my current friends don't even know about the trans stuff or the old name. So when she comes around and starts dropping Christians like bombs, it forces me to either explain my entire traumatic medical history to casual acquaintances or just sit there and take it. I feel like I've compromised on so much in my life, but this feels like the one thing I need to keep for myself. So, tell me the truth. Am I the asshole here? Am I being a brat? Should I just suck it up and let her call me Christian to save her feelings? Or am I right to stand my ground? Because honestly, I'm tired. I'm just so tired of fighting for my own identity with the one person who is supposed to just love me, no matter what I'm called. Pass the bottle. I'm gonna need a refill.